Okay, let me share the screen with you. Okay, can you all see my screen?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, so one of you have to unmute and just respond to me so I know that you're okay.
Yes,
So what I'm going to
Prabhuji.
do now, okay. So Vandanam. Vandanam means, anybody knows? Vandanam is offering prayer. And have you heard about Akrura? He is one of the member of Yadu dynasty, Akrura. So the story that we're going to learn about today is Akrura's quality of offering prayers, Vandanam. There is a 9-fold devotional service that Prahlad Maharaj is teaching to his classmates. So some of you might know that, or maybe all of you should know the sloka about Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pad Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. So in that, 9 way you can perform devotional service to Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Sravanam means hearing. So by hearing Krishna Katha, by hearing about Krishna, by hearing about the qualities of Krishna, by hearing about the glories of the name of Krishna, by hearing about Krishna's beauty, all these things, So that is bhakti, that is devotional service to Krishna. Sravanam. Kirtanam means you have to say about Krishna, glorify about Krishna. Same thing, Nam, Rup, Gun, Lila mean his name, his beauty, his pastimes, his associates. If you say about it to someone, it is called Kirtanam. So Sravanam, Kirtanam, then Vishnu Smaranam, remembering. So then you can remember Krishna. How you can remember? By hearing him and by telling about him to someone else, right? Then Archanam, Vandanam. So Archanam means deity worship. You offer the ghee lamp, incense to the Lord. And then Vandanam is Akrura. That is what we are learning today. Vandanam. And then there is a Sakhyam and Atma Nivedanam, So friendship and offering everything to Lord Krishna. So Akrura is known for offering his prayers. Each process has one acharya or one who has perfected that part. For example, Sravanam is perfected by Parikshit Maharaj because he heard the Srimad Bhagavatam very nicely. Kirtanam is perfected by Shukdev Goswami, who was telling Srimad Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. And then Vishnu Smaranam, remembering Vishnu Krishna, is Prahlad Maharaj. Have you heard about Prahlad Maharaj? Anybody know? Prahlad Maharaj have the story? Yeah, okay. So then Archanam is Pruthu Maharaj and Vandanam is Akrur. Okay. Dasyam is Hanuman, Sakhyam is Arjun, and Atma Nivedam is Bali Maharaj. Have you heard all these things, what I said? Okay, so you are raising your hand, so I'm understanding that you all know about it. Okay. So today's story that we're going to learn about Akrura. see in this picture, you can see he's driving the chariot. And that chariot is given by Kamsa. And Kamsa's order was that you bring the Krishna and Balram to Mathura. Okay, that is the whole story about it. Now, why it happened and how it happened is like this, that one day Narad Muni went to the court of Kamsa. You know, Kamsa is maternal uncle of Krishna, who was fearing from Krishna because he got a sky voice, you know. He got that the eighth child of Devki, his sister, was kill him. So he was worried about it. So far we have learned, you may have seen that in Vrindavan, Kamsa sent so many demons, you know, Putna, Saktashur, Trunavrat, Agasur, Bakashur, you know, Kesi demon, Vyomasur, so many demons he sent. So finally what happened, Narad came to Kamsa and told him that, you know that little boy Krishna who is killing all your demons that you're sending, he is the son of Nanda Maharaj there, you know. So actually, you know, they made they did not inform you, but they exchanged the baby. In other words, Vasudev has went to Nand Baba's house and leave Krishna there, and whatever Yasoda has given birth a daughter, he brought it there. So then Kamsa again was very much afraid of it, and then again he imprisoned Vasudev and Devki in the jail. And then this time he ordering Akrura that you please go to Vrindavan, you know, and bring Krishna and Balram here. And we will have a big festival in which we will have a wrestling match also. You know, in that wrestling match, he will employ his Mustik and Charung. They were best wrestlers known, you know. But he has like so many plans he made, like Kuvaliyapid elephant. So when Krishna comes, somehow or other he made so many plans to kill him. First by Kuvaliyapid, then by wrestling, you know, in the pretext of having wrestling match with those things, that he was thinking that Krishna and Balram would be killed like that. So that was his idea, but how to get them? So he trusted Akrura, one of his mantri, or you can say secretary, because he was in Mathura serving there. So he called one day and told him that I gave you a very nice golden chariot. You please go and bring Krishna and Balram to Mathura, because this is my plan, you know. So Akrura was kind of an hesitant, but then he thought that maybe this is by the providence, you know. I will get to see Krishna and Balram. So let me go anyway. So next day, he started off and came to okay. So next day, he came to Vrindavan. Okay. So we'll get that thing after we do the Mangalacharan prayer here. Everybody knows this Mangalacharan prayer? Yeah.
Prabhuji, should we call
Okay,
on
so
the
you can
kids?
sing along with me, or you want to do reciprocally?
Prabhuji, reciprocal, I think.
Okay, so you can recite after me. Om Ajnanatimirandasya
Om Jnanatimirandasya
Jnananjana Salakaya
Jnananjalashalakaya
Chaksurunmilitam Yena
Chakshurunmilitam Yena
Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha.
Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha.
Very nice. One of you can read the translation? Yes, go ahead.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto my spiritual master, who has opened my eyes, which was blinded by the darkness of ignorance, with the torchlight of knowledge.
Very nice. Here is the second prayer, Prabhupada. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale.
नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामिनिति नामिने.
Very good. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Then everybody knows this mantra. Sing together. Jaya Sri.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
Hare
Rama,
Hare. Sorry, this picture here, Panch Tattva. Right. Who is in Panch Tattva? Who can tell? The 5 personalities in this Panch Tattva. Who can tell me? Any one of you can? Okay, go ahead.
I think I only know the middle one. I think the middle one is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Very good. And next to him is with the blue dress. Who is there? With blue. That Nityananda Prabhu.
Yeah.
And next to Nityananda Prabhu in white dress with beard.
He's Advaita Acharya.
Advaita Acharya. Very good. And on the other side of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with kind of a red cloth.
श्रीवासादि.
Yeah, Gadadhar. First of all, Gadadhar. Next to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the middle. Next to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Gadadhar, who is incarnation of Radharani. And next to Gadadhar in saffron cloth is Srivas. So that's why this mantra is there. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhu Nityananda, blue dress. Sri Advaita, white dress. And Sri Gadadhar is red dress. And saffron is Srivas. Got it? Okay. Now, so what happened on that particular day? The day council ordered Akrura to go. On that particular day, what happened? In the beginning, the first picture, you can see that the Krishna killed Kesi demon. Okay. So let us read the story here. Anybody, can you see clearly my screen?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Can you read it?
Yes, can I read Lakshita?
Yeah.
Once upon a time, Krishna and the cowherd boy went out to herd the cows and play. Kasma and sent the Kesi demon, who was in the form of a horse, to kill Krishna. Krishna accepted the challenge that the horse demon gave Krishna, and Kasi demon fought, and in the end, the victory was in hands of Krishna. That very day, Krishna killed Vyomasura and Govardhan Hill. When Kasma heard that the demon he said Kesi was killed, he became despaired. He decided that it would be the best if Krishna and Balarama came to Mathura, where he could ensure their deaths. He summoned the best wrestlers in all of Mathura and told them that he could he would set up a wrestling match for them and their opponents, Krishna and Balaram, that very same day. Kasma called Akura, his advisor, and asked him to invite Krishna and Balaram to Mathura for the festival of the bow, sacred to Shiva. He said that.
Sacred to Shiva.
Oh, sorry. Sacred to Shiva. He said that he said to also invite the milkmaid from the cow herd to join them, so they don't get suspicious. Akura was to leave at dawn.
Very good. So this is the story. I told you a little bit about it. See, in the morning on that day, you can see the picture, the first picture where it is shown that Krishna is how he is killing Kesi demon. That is shown there. He is putting his head into the mouth of a Kesi. Kesi demon is in the form of a horse. Okay. So what is happening? The Kesi demon, when Krishna put his hand into his mouth, so he felt like a hot, red hot iron, and he could not stand it. So that is how he got, he died, And so when Kamsa heard that Kesi demon was killed by Krishna, then you can see what you have read here in that Kamsa is sitting on his throne and he's talking to Akrura about you need to go to Mathura and bring Krishna and Balram, and then he's he has his plan made how to kill Krishna and Balram. So this is so far happened on that day. Now in the next slide, you can see what happened after that. Everything is, I will say something before we come to this point here. Akrura decided to go with the idea that I'm so lucky that I will be able to see Krishna. I will be able to meet Krishna. Because so far they haven't seen it because he's in Mathura, in Vrindavan, So he was happy in that sense. So in this paragraph, when you read, we will see that how he's preparing to go, and then we can discuss more about. So another person can volunteer to read this slide. Who wants to read?
Akura was a great devotee.
Okay, go ahead.
Akura was a great devotee of Vishnu. When he heard of Krishna and Balarama's greatness, he had been longing to see them. Since he was a servant to Kamsa, he dared not to make the 14-mile journey. He also felt sad since he was used to lure Krishna and Balarama to their death. He was not only slightly happy that he got to see them and stay with them until they reached Mantra. The next day, Akura left Mantra and reached Vrindavan at night. When he got down from his chariot, he saw the footprints of Krishna and Balarama everywhere. Akura hopped back into his chariot and drove deeper into the village. Soon he saw Krishna. Krishna was pretending to wait for one of his cowherd friends, but he was really waiting for Akura.
Very good. So we can see that what is Akrura is seeing on the ground. You see the picture. What does he saw there? What does he? Can someone tell what did he see?
Mahita.
he saw footprints of Krishna and Balarama.
Oh, Krishna Maria, and that is what he was dreaming for on the way while he was coming from Mathura to Vrindavan. So then when he saw it, he was just so much happy he became to see the footprint of Krishna there, which you can see. He immediately got down of the chariot and taking a darshan. Then next thing is happening about Akrura visiting Vrindavan. So here I have to tell you something more. Let's read this paragraph and then I will explain. Any other person can volunteer to read it.
Yes, Prabhuji. Nihal. Nihal, you can unmute.
What do I read?
Yeah. Did you see the slide? You see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So this is pastime
Who farted?
visiting Vrindavan.
Krishna wanted to see Arjun as much as Akrur wanted to see him. Akrur approached Krishna and Krishna invited him to come inside of his house. For some time, Akrur goes into trance-like a state in which he can only look at Krishna. Akrura spoke with Nanda and Yashoda about Kamsa's message and whether the boy should accept. Krishna came in between and said that they should accept the challenge. Otherwise, Akrura will become back to Kamsa empty-handed and we will be punished. Nanda and Yashoda reluctantly agreed and made the announcement of Krishna and Balram's leaving, and that anyone who wanted to come to the festival of the bow was welcome to come to Mathura. The milkmaids and cowherds felt that Krishna should stay with them, since they did not want to run away from him for over.
Yeah. So this is what is happening here. That
Prabhuji.
okay. So when Akrura came to Vrindavan, in the last slide we saw that he was happy to see the Krishna's footprint on the ground. Then it was evening by the time he reached there. Then Krishna and Balram saw that somebody came. So they came running to receive Akrura. And then they held the Akrura by hand and they brought him to their house. So in that case, the Akrur was very happy that he's getting good welcome from Krishna and Balram, and also Nanda Baba and Yasoda. So in the beginning, they given him a seat, they gave some water, and he has a sumptuous prasadam that Yasoda Mata made. So he ate it, and then finally he asked, Krishna asked that, what is the reason that Akrura came there? And then he told the whole story that Kamsa in Mathura is going to celebrate a big festival. And he invited Krishna and Balaram not only Krishna Balram, but all of the cowherd boys and all the relatives, all the Vrajvasis, they are also to see the wrestling match, that he has arranged. Kamsa has arranged it. So that was like a pretext. It was like an excuse to do that thing. His internal plan was to kill Krishna and Balram. That we all know. But externally, that is what thing was. So Akrura relayed the message that that is why he came there, to see. So in the beginning, Nan Baba wasn't happy, and Yashoda Mata was not happy at all. But finally, Krishna and Balram convinced their father and mother, and then they also informed the other cowherd boys to get ready to go next day, like that. So finally, because Krishna is God himself, right? He knows what is happening, So he told everyone there's leaving, but you can see from this picture, while he is leaving from Vrindavan to go to Mathura, that scene is shown here in this picture here. You can see that Krishna's Balram is sitting in a chariot, Akrura is driving the chariot, and all the gopis are trying to, they said they are holding the reins, they're holding the chariot, they're holding the wheel of the chariot. They don't want Krishna to go because the gopis, is their heart, is their beloved boy, and they don't want to go Krishna to go away from Vrindavan. So they are, you can see from this picture how eager they want to keep Krishna in Vrindavan and not allow to Akrura to take Krishna and Balram. So this is because it shows their attachment for Krishna and Balram, and they don't want that he leaves Vrindavan. That is what is shown here. But then finally, Krishna also convinced them, and when we go to the next slide, what is happening that they, when Krishna convinced the gopis and everybody that, okay, I'll come back, don't worry, let me finish my job there, whatever I have to do, but then I will come back. So based on that, they were watching the chariot till they cannot see it, and then they left all of them, gopis, in their own house. Now here, you can see in this scene that it's very interesting scene where Lord Krishna and Balram, what Akrura thought that maybe Krishna and Balram want to take a bath here in the Yamuna river, So he stopped the chariot there, you can see that, And we'll see that how the vision. Let us first of all read the paragraph. Paragraph may not have everything, but then I will try to explain some of the things that is happened. So let's, another person can volunteer to read this slide here. Oh, let me see.
Sarvangi. Sorry, not Sarvangi. Shivang. You can unmute.
This is so ugly. Let's make my new dress.
Okay,
So one of them, can you read it? Go ahead.
The next day, Krishna, Balaram, and Akrura understood. The people from the region had gathered into a large crowd to say bye to Krishna. Nanda had decided to go to the ceremony for the boat, and permission showed
I think there's an echo. It's not clear. Can someone read very clearly so everybody can hear? Okay, Rayans, can you do it? Yeah, go ahead. Read,
The next,
read slowly, not too fast, okay?
okay. Akrura gets bewildered. The next day, Krishna, Balram, and Akrura left before everyone else did. The people from the village gathered in a large crowd to say bye to Krishna. Nanda had decided to go to the ceremony of the bow and promised Yashoda that he would bring Krishna and Balaram back safely. They watched the chariot until it became a small dot in the distance and then completely disappeared. Akrura drove fast, and by noon, they were far ahead from everyone who was to attend the bow festival. Akrura performed his daily afternoon worship. Akrura had a vision of the gods Vishnu and Shisha. He saw that Krishna was none other than Vishnu and Balram Shisha. Akrura's vision vanished, and he told Krishna and Balram what he had seen. Krishna and Balram confirmed Akrura's vision, and then he understood how Krishna and Balram were so powerful. Afterwards, Akrura drove them to Mathura, and they arrived at night time, after the people attending the festival. Wait, I can't see
Very
the
good.
next.
Thank you. Ryan. Okay, so here, like I was explaining, that you can see the chariot is stopped at the Yamuna river bank of river there, and Akrura also wants to take his Sandhya Vandan, his Gayatri, so he went to bathe there. But to his surprise, what he saw, that same Krishna and Balram in the form of Vishnu over there in the water. So he was surprised that how can, they are sitting on the chariot, but how come I can see they are here, like that. So he went out of the water and saw the chariot, and he can see that the Krishna is still sitting there. So he another made a dip into the water, and he saw the same thing again there. So he was confused, what is happening, Finally, he saw this picture, what he shows here, because Balram has manifested in a form of a snake. Remember, Balram is Ananta Shesh, who is always in protection of Lord. And then Lord Krishna in Vishnu form here, four-handed form. You see, in the four hands, he is holding the four things. Can someone say what they are? Vishnu, Krishna turned into Vishnu form, so four-handed form, and each hand he is holding something.
In one hand, he is holding a lotus flower. In another,
Lotus flower, okay.
And then in another hand, he is holding a sankha. That's like
Sankha, okay.
And then in another hand, he is holding like a chakram.
Sudarshan chakra. Yes, very good. And the fourth hand?
Fourth hand, I think he's holding like snake.
No, he has actually gada. We don't see it in this picture here properly, but gada means, what do you call it?
It's like a
Club?
ball on top of a stick that you used to fight with.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
called a
yeah.
club.
Club, yeah, that's it. Thank you. So it's called club. So you can see that forehand, he's holding Sankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. You can see in there Sankha, Chakra, Gada, and Padma. Gada means club, Padma means lotus flower, Sankh, conch shell, and Sudarshan chakra. So this is what Krishna, the Akrura saw in there, So actually, what is happening from this point on, the story that Krishna do not leave Vrindavan at all. Vrindavanam parisajya pad ekam na gacchati. The real Krishna, who is the son of Nanda Yasoda, he never leaves. So here the exchange got done, The real, it's in unmanifest form, which you cannot see. Krishna stayed in Vrindavan. Nobody can see him. But in a Vasudeva form, in a Vishnu form, he went to Mathura. That is what is happening here. You can see that. Yeah. And that way, Akrura, after that, he took them to Mathura. And then what happened in Mathura, you must have heard probably the story of it, but this is the end of the slide. But when he took the Mathura there, the Krishna and Balram was trying to see the city of Mathura, and in which they came across one washerman who was washing the cloth. So Krishna and Balram requested from that washerman that please give us your, because there was a nice cloth, so they want to wear it. So the washerman said no, because that was Kamsa's washerman. But then Krishna, what he did is, with his hand, he removed his head, and then they all, Krishna, Balram, and all of his friends came there. They took all the clothes from there and they tried to wear them thing, but they were too big, they were small kids, but then, they were like a Kamsa's Darbar. They were like the cloths were very big for them. So then there was one, they call it one who can fix this cloth. They went to him. So he made a fit, like Darji, they call it a man who sew the cloth, So they helped them to repair the cloth, made proper fitting with them. And then they were going further. So somebody like who was making mala, garland. So some people gave them the mala, the garland of flowers. They wore it. And then they also able to see Kubja. Kubja is one of the lady that was preparing chandan for the council, So then when Kubja saw Krishna and Balram, she was also very attracted to see them. And Krishna asked her that, can you give us this chandan, So she was happy to give Krishna and Balram that chandan, So now they were completely dressed and nicely garlanded and nicely that chandan on the, the tilak on the forehead and all these things. So now in reward of that, Krishna also with Kubja, that the one of the lady who is making this chandan for Kamsa, he has a humpback, like, his back at a hump. So Krishna, just to favor her, she put his one leg on her leg, and with one hand he hold the cheek, chin of the lady, and one hand he hold her and make him straight. So from that point on, she became very, very beautiful, And then also she invited, but then Krishna told them, I will come later, And likewise, they were going in the Mathura. Then they came across the place where the Shiv Dhanus, the bow of Dhanus, that was the main festival was going to happen. So when they went to that thing, that bow was so heavy, actually nobody can lift, but Krishna just lifted in a playful mood, and he broke it. So when Kamsa heard that thing, he knew that, his death is near, because it was forecasted that when that bow will get broken, then his death is coming near, like that, somebody. So like that. So that is the story. On that day he came. Then the next day, they're going to have a festival of wrestling match, and Kauliya paid elephant will be there, and there will be, some Krishna and Balram will first of all kill the Kuvalayapid, and then we'll go to the wrestling match like that. At the end, they are killing cows also. So the story goes, this is the pastime of Krishna and Balram in Mathura. So do you all have any question? So we can see that how nicely this story is described here about Krishna and Balram. Akrura is bringing them to Mathura. Akrura is obeying the count's order and then meeting Krishna in that thing. So we'll end here, but if you have any questions, we have a couple minutes, 2-3 minutes. Anybody have any question? Yes, Rayans.
So in the Mathura story, you were talking about the person that fixes the cloths. I just wanted to tell you that was the tailor. They call it a tailor.
Taylor, yeah. The one who said, very good. Thank you. Anybody have any comment, question? Okay, so we'll stop here and then you will go to your drawing, your next class. I will stop the screen here. So you're all now requested to attend other class that you're gonna have. What are you gonna have today? Drawing?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. All right. So Mihika, you're gonna take it over?
Yes, Prabhuji.
All right. Thank you. I will log out now. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, everyone. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Have a nice day.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, have a nice day.
Okay, so Hare Krishna kids. So today we're gonna be doing a drawing. So today I'm doing drawing because we didn't really get a craft related, and plus most people were like we're doing a lot of craft. So today we're gonna be drawing, but today like you all know that I have a stain in my hands, so I need you all to cooperate one by one. You need to unmute, and we're gonna do it as quick as we can because this drawing has a lot of details. But if we focus on it and do it nicely, then we'll be able to do it. So
Okay.
we need a paper, pencil, an eraser, and if you want, like I'm using this so that you can see, but then later you can trace and color. Because the colored pictures in the group. Manhar, what's your question?
So, can you send whatever we need in the chat?
Paper, pencil, eraser. That's all.
Okay.
It's drawing today.
And do
Soumya,
we need white paper?
what?
Do we need white paper?
Yeah, normal paper.
Mataji, Chintamani Mataji is not coming.
She's not doing well.
Okay, Mataji, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start with the feet today. As I think you guys saw that today we had drawing as the lotus feet of Krishna with all the symbols. So we're gonna start with tracing the. Pratham, can you mute yourself? Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna start with the left foot. Okay, so towards the left of your paper, you're gonna draw the toes first. So imagine that the middle of the paper, like you can draw a line for the middle of paper very lightly. Pravasti, what's your question?
Mataji, can you make your screen bigger?
What do you mean? My screen is big.
No, it's like only this big.
Then you're in gallery view.
Oh.
Mataji, can you wait? I need to sharpen my pencil.
Mataji, what do I need to click?
You like go to the side and you'll see view. And then click view and you'll see gallery view that you're ticked. Click speaker view.
Okay.
Now you got the big photo? Because I'm spotlighted.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now imagine that the middle of the paper, And you can also like if you want like slightly just make like a small crease and then draw a line, but it doesn't really matter, okay? Now we're gonna make big toe size like this.
Can you flip it over?
It's gonna be a little hard for me. But once we finish the outline of both feet, then I'll flip it over so you guys can catch up. Is that okay, Manhar?
Are we doing the left side or the right side?
Left. Okay. So now before you continue the left side, go to your right side and draw the same size toe. So now you know that, okay, both sides, now I know where to start from, okay? Now, on the left side, go back to your left side, draw a V on the bottom, and then connect it to the next toe, like we're gonna make the next toe now. The next toe is gonna be smaller.
Mataji, I don't get it.
You keep watching, because the same pattern I'm doing. It looks like it's children that are in a finger family.
Mataji, your hand is in the way. I can't see it.
Is it good?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Mataji.
Can you not see the top? Okay, so that's our five toes. Okay, so look, this one was big. Let me just make this bolder. Okay, so this one was big. Then you make a V on the bottom. Okay, and then you make a smaller oval. Do the same V, same thing, same V, smaller, and then a little tiny curve and connect it. Or if you want, you can make the straight V also. Both work. Did everyone get it? Is anyone doing it?
I'm still doing it.
Okay, tell me once you're done, okay? Because then we're gonna make or should I do this right side too? And then I'll flip it over.
Can you do the right side too?
Okay.
Wait,
I'm gonna do
Mataji, if we make this big of a leg of a foot, then what about the other foot?
This is the toes. We're gonna make the feet later.
Oh,
These are the front of the toes, and then accordingly we're gonna make the feet. Okay? And this is the back of the feet. Okay, now I'm gonna make the right side too. So make a V. And then stop. And this is like we should be continuing to make the feet, but I'm stopping for you guys so you guys can catch up. Now I'm gonna flip it so you guys can see it, right? Because I'm using a notebook, so I can't slide the paper underneath the laptop. But I think you guys can see it, right? Give me 1 minute. Let me just erase something.
Mataji, it looks kind of like a crown.
Yeah, you can say it looks like crown, but once you see, like once we make the outline of the face, you'll understand. Can I move on?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, can you wait for Mataji, can you wait for another minute? I'm still drawing the
Okay,
toes.
so I see many people are working, so I'm gonna wait, okay, for 1 more minute, and then we're gonna make the feet. Just see if it's bleeding too.
Mataji, did you draw that, Mataji?
What?
Did you draw the previous one?
The one with the
Yeah, I
Indian
did. I
flag?
did this.
Whoa.
Mother India? It's so
Yeah,
good.
I have my entire notebook. So I'm gonna teach you guys the next one, which is Krishna and a cow.
Wow.
Look, I'll show you guys. It's a sketch right now.
Can you
This-
show all of them?
This one.
Cool.
Wow.
And then
Cool. I
we
love
also
it.
do this one. You
This
guys
is
are
the first drawing.
Aww. something that looks like that.
That looks so cute.
I have something that looks like that.
And then I drew Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which didn't look that good. But then this was my first one.
Wow.
Wow. That's
Yeah, so
very
today we're-
nice.
Thank you.
So good, Mataji. Can you see mine?
Good, Soumya.
Mataji,
You did so good, Mataji.
Good, Satya. You should have made yours a little up, but now your feet will be a little small. But I guess that's okay.
Good, Mataji. Awesome.
Yeah, that's good, Soumya. I can see that's
Mataji,
good.
did you remember the one you showed with
Whose feet
Krishna
are these?
and pots?
Okay,
Mataji,
one by one.
whose feet are these?
Okay, Sarvangi, were you saying something?
You remember the one how you drew Krishna and like there's like pots?
Yeah. That was our first one.
I have something that kind of looks like that.
Yeah, like we did like there's a lot of versions of this one.
Yeah, I have like one of them that looks like this. I don't know.
Okay, so now can I start the feet?
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Okay. So now
Mataji, can you describe the importance about this feet? Whose feet are these?
Krishna.
Okay.
So Krishna's feet, and then like you know how those symbols that we learn in our classes?
Mataji, can I leave? Because I have to go somewhere.
Here
Okay, where's the recording?
on YouTube.
Okay, wait, what's the recording called?
Parthsarthi Foundation Kids, go to Parthsarthi Foundation YouTube channel and you'll see live classes. So it'll be near the top.
Okay.
Okay? So now we're gonna start with the feet. So the right one is like this. You take a curve, then you keep
Bye,
going down. Just like, bye. And then make a little hill type thing here. And then we're gonna continue with the bottom. So now you can turn the page. I'm gonna turn the page so you understand what I do. So it's like a curve thing, but don't make it too much, okay? Make it a little flat though, because our feet are not flat, right? Okay? So you understand what I did? I turned my paper and I made it round, but I still made it a little flat here. Okay? And then keep going up. And I think I'm on your guys' side, right? You guys can see on your side?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. And then on the top, just continue, make a curve and connect. Okay, so that's our first foot. Now you see how this one makes a foot shape? The second one's also. And then we're gonna add the feet in, like the symbols inside. And then like how we add like different things. So now let's make the second foot. Make a curve.
My feet look like alien feet.
That's okay. I practiced mine. That's why mine are better.
That's symmetrical. Mataji, is this good?
Yes, very nice, Lohitaksh. Okay, keep turning the paper. And I know you guys might not be able to see it right now, but I'm gonna keep it like this for 2 more minutes so you guys can catch up. And connect. Here are the 2 feet. Now you guys see how they're feet?
Yes, Mataji.
Should I put more down? Oh, wait, then you guys can see. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that good?
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, is how to do it? Mataji?
Yes, yes, Soumya?
Can you show that first drawing of yours?
The first one?
Yeah, Krishna holding the disc.
This one?
Mataji, I'm not ready yet. Wait, could you? I just basically just started. So
Then if you didn't get it yet, then you can watch the recording.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. You can watch like how I'm doing it. Okay, so now you guys see that one doesn't really have that in it, like this thing, but one does. And that's like that would be feeling abnormal, but that's how Krishna's feet are. And this one looks like the toe is very big, but it's actually like a part of this. It looks like that. Okay, so now we're gonna draw the symbols inside, and then we're gonna like put like lines to make it decorative on the toes, okay? Like how to make them realistic, okay? So we're gonna start with the right foot since there's less in this and the left foot has a lot, okay? So first we're gonna draw a shank, and that's called a conch shell. Okay, so we're gonna make a leaf shape. You can turn your paper upside down and then make a leaf and then connect it. So it looks like an upside down leaf, right?
Or a mango.
Oh yeah, a mango too. And then make like cake layers on top.
On which foot do we have to make this
Right,
shape?
right foot. And then with your pencil just sketch out some lines across this line in the shank, okay? You guys can see
What is that?
it's called a conch shell. There, I brought it more up. A conch shell.
A fruit? Is it a fruit?
No, a conch shell.
Oh.
Okay, now we're gonna make the chakra, which is like two circles, okay? So one big circle, one small circle. That's all.
Can we add lines on it?
It's not necessary.
Can we if we want to?
Sure.
Because if I don't, mine looks like a donut or a bangle.
Okay, now make a bowl. Okay, so make like a wave. Okay, then connect the thing and then keep going and connect it back. So now you see how it looks like a bowl?
Oh, is it like a mustache?
It's a bowl.
No, like if you look at it from a different angle, it looks like a creepy face or a mustache.
Okay.
Maybe that's true.
Okay, now we're gonna make two teeth type things like this. So the first make an oval and then overlap it with another one.
What?
Mataji,
Krishna
One by
has
one.
teeth on his feet?
I said it looks like it. It doesn't. It's not teeth.
Then what is it?
It's like I'm not really sure what it's called.
Burfi.
So
Tic Tacs.
what?
A Kaju Burfi. Hey.
Okay. Now we're gonna make the bottom. Okay. There's a fish on the very bottom, and then there's something in between. Okay. Okay. So now towards the bottom, we're gonna make a big triangle, and then a small triangle. And then we're gonna make pots around it. So this represents a yagya.
And at the end, are we gonna color the triangle orange?
It's in the photo, like I sent you the photo, but but you guys can check that, but I won't be coloring because that's gonna get too much for me. But you guys can trace and color it later. And then click
Okay.
photo and send. Okay, so I drew 4 pots and put lines in between and make the top.
Mataji,
Yes,
turns out the 2 ovals are go pattern like the cow's feet.
you could call that, yeah, sure.
Well, I searched it online and it told me that it's cow's feet.
Google might be wrong, but you could also say it's correct.
Okay, Mataji.
Sanvi, what's your question?
I'm sorry, I just forgot to lower the hand.
Okay. Now we're gonna make a moon shape. Okay, so make a moon shape here, like this, and connect it and
Mataji,
make
can
another
you
one.
wait?
Yes, give me, let me just draw the moon and then I'll wait before we draw the fish. We're gonna draw fish afterwards, okay? Can you guys see?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Are you guys done?
The thing, look, that thing we just drew looks kind of like a banana or the juggernaut, the smile of Lord Juggernaut.
Yeah, it also looks like a moon, crescent moon. It also looks like a sideways crescent moon.
It looks like a mouth.
Yeah. Satya, what's your question?
Mataji, so
Yes.
will the legs have ornaments?
No, it's gonna be how to make it realistic. These are the footprints, like the prints on Krishna's feet.
So like prints,
Like,
footprints.
you know how the back of our feet have lines? Krishna doesn't really have that many lines. He has these symbols on his feet. That
Oh,
makes him very special. So these are not ornaments. These are his actual feet from the back.
oh.
Now we're gonna make the fish, okay? And that fish is not like like normal. It's Matsya avatar. Okay, so I need to turn mine so I can make the fish properly. Okay, so we're gonna make a curve on the bottom like this and connect it on the bottom. Okay, and then we're gonna make not too up but not too down too, and then connect it up. And then make the tail. Make one fin up here like this and draw some lines in it. And then draw a fin down here. Yes.
I don't have space in the bottom, so can I make it above the dot, above the eye thingy dot?
This?
No, the eye thing dot that has the like a mango eye. No, above it.
This?
Yes, above this. Yeah, above this. Can you make it the fish above
So,
this?
you might have to make a tiny fish, but sure, you can make a fish above that.
Mataji, can you show the fish?
Whenever you guys are ready, tell me. So we'll move on to the left foot. And this left foot has a lot of things. Okay? So you guys have to manage your space properly, okay? And if you guys made your feet smaller, you have to make the things also small. Lakshita, can you mute yourself? Thank you. Satya, can you also mute yourself?
Mataji, I'm done. Can you see mine?
Very nice.
Soumya.
Yeah, that's very nice, Soumya. Is everyone done? Just
Mataji,
give me a thumbs up.
I haven't started the fish because it's kind of hard.
Okay, you can. I'll give you guys 1 more minute. And if you're not able to make this kind of fish, you can make a simple fish too. Like the ones you guys know. And yes, there's 2 lines here. So, okay. Satya, you're done? Vihan, you look like you're working. Prataksh, Pratyush, are you done? Okay. Mahit, are you done?
Mataji, I'm done.
Lohitaksh, you're done. Soumya, you're done. Prathan, I don't think you're drawing, right?
I'm done, Mataji.
Pratham, are you done?
Is it I'm done.
Good. Very good, Pratyaksh. Pratiksha. Kansika, are you done?
Mataji, I couldn't draw the fish, so I drew this fish.
That's good. That's good enough.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now we're gonna make, before we do the for all the toes, we're gonna make like a smile face type thing and draw a line inside of this. Now I'm not really sure what this is because I didn't really research these up, but you guys can. Okay, so it's like something, it looks like a nut, like a hazelnut or something. Okay, now we're gonna make.
Name is like J-O-U. I don't know what that means also, but its name is like J-O-U.
Jiao?
J-O-U.
Jiao. Okay. Sounds like it's something related to food. I've heard that word. It's not like the Hindi word means go, but like the other one, like the food. Now draw a line to separate the toe, like the big toe, thumb toe, and the rest. Okay? In the thumb toe, like where the thicker part is, we're gonna draw like a spiral type thing. Okay, so inside, start with a spiral, keep going out, keep going out.
Can you zoom that in? Because I can't see anything.
Okay.
Spiral.
And um, is it good now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put it a little down so you guys can see the rest. Okay, once you spiral, make these curved things outside. Okay, like this. And that's all. It looks pretty weird. No, wait, that's not all. You see all the lines that we made? Draw light lines across of it. Like, don't draw too dark. Like this.
What is that?
Soumya, can you search this up? To me, it looks like a chakra.
Yeah,
Or
it is.
shell?
Or fire that is the disc that we learned.
Yeah, it's the disc.
Before we drew the lines, it looked like a sun.
It did. And now it looks like a spider web.
this.
But what this is outside is like the brightness, and inside that's the spikes. Those are the spikes of the chakra.
Mataji, I had to draw the spikes a different way. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Okay, now we're gonna draw an umbrella. For Vamandev, you know how he had an umbrella? So that's what the umbrella is. Okay, so make a curve. Make curves underneath. Then make one up and then another up. Okay? Then draw an umbrella like that. And then from each one, draw some tiny lines down. and put circles. And that's all. Pretty simple umbrella. And if you want, you can also make the lines to make it more like an umbrella, like this. Okay? Okay, now we're gonna do this side. Okay? Ready?
Yes, Mataji.
Somya. Okay. Vihan, you look ready. Luhitaksh, you look ready. Everyone looks ready. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next side. Now we're gonna draw a lotus. Okay? So first make a line like this. Okay? Then make one curve, two curve, three curve, four curve, five curve, six curve, and seven curve. Okay, so you see like how we made light leaves. Okay, and then outside do the same. And then draw tiny ones here. And then continue on the bottom. Like this. Like that. Okay, and on the bottom, draw a stem. So that was a very, yeah, that is.
Lotus.
Yeah, that is a lotus. Okay, the lotus was the hardest part. The rest is pretty easy, right? The lotus.
Mataji, I was working on another
Is
stuff
it
while
like
you were drawing the lotus, so can you draw the lotus again?
I don't have extra. Wait, if I have extra paper. Lohita, can you mute yourself? That's good, Lohita.
okay?
Okay, so now I'm gonna draw the lotus again, okay? So, like you see here, you draw a curve, okay? And then you make leaves underneath. I forgot how to do it. I just didn't, I forgot. Like this. Like this. And also on the other side you do the same. Okay? Put a line, connect all of them. Okay? And then on the top of that line, draw more. So you see like it's like the same things, but it's just different leaves. Okay? Then we're gonna draw a diamond towards the side. We're gonna draw a diamond, a line on the bottom, a tail type thing, and then another one on the bottom. So it's a weapon type thing, and then inside of this you can draw another rhombus and fill that in. Okay? So it's a gem. That thing is a gem. You can like don't fill it in with pencil. You can do it with color. I did it black because that's the only thing I had. Okay. Now we're gonna make an axe. Okay. So we're gonna make a one line and then another line. Connect both sides. Okay, and then on both sides add circle. Okay, and then draw a curve and then another curve. And then end it with a dot. Okay, that looks like an axe. And we have one main more. The last one is pretty.
Mataji,
Yes, Sonia?
it turns out that that weapon is like the stick that we use for taming elephants, and that axe is his flag.
Yeah, sure, that works too. Okay, now we're gonna draw the last one, which is like this chakra, but it's on a stand. So draw the chakra again, except do not make spirals this time. Make circles. Make layers of circles. Draw lines. Okay, and then between those lines, connect it. Okay, and then on the bottom, just add another pillar. Here. Okay, so that's all for the top, and then on the bottom, we're gonna make one more. Okay, we're gonna make one more.
Can you do the chakra again? The chakra.
What did you say, Mana?
Can you do the stand again?
This one?
The one we like jumped through.
Yeah, this one, right?
Mataji, I still didn't finish the chakram.
Okay, yeah, sure. Here, can you see?
No, Mataji, a little more down.
Mataji, I can see.
Can you see?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys a since you have a lot of time left. Okay, so we do have a little stuff left, but not too much. So you guys will be free by 12:30 here, CST. Okay, so it won't last too long. Okay. Can we move on, or
See, that-
should I wait a little?
That chakra is thunderbolt.
Okay. Ready?
Mataji, I don't think it's a
1 minute.
chakra. I think it's a club.
Not really. A club's not like that. What told me that it's a thunderbolt according to Google. So I guess
It turns out to be a thunderbolt.
okay. So can we move on to the bottom?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So now towards the bottom, make a fat, like a square, like two, like one is a diamond, and then outside of that is a rectangle. Like this. Okay. Outside of it, we're gonna make pear type things. Okay. Like that. And you can alter the shape. And then on top of all of them, add these stems. They look like mangoes or pears. Okay. And then everyone must know the swastik symbol. So on the other four corners, draw the swastik symbol. Let me just draw it properly. 1 minute, guys. I kind of messed up on this one, but it's okay. Okay, so that's most of it. Okay. Can you see how good it looks?
Can you show
What?
the swastika symbol?
Mataji, I just did everything, so now I'm just coloring. Can I like leave the meeting and then?
There's more than that. There's more. We haven't finished.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have to like make the lines. Okay.
Can you show it?
So we're
Can you
gonna
show the swastika symbol again? Okay, thank you.
Okay, so now I'm gonna lay it back down, and now we're gonna do the toes. Okay, so let's bring it up. Okay, now where we made the outline, just make light lines like this. Like this. It's like brackets. On both toes. Both, like all 10 toes. Like that. And don't make it too dark, okay? And then underneath all of it, like where you made those brackets, draw dashes, like dashed lines. Only on the last four. Like that. Okay? And in the right one, the right one, draw like underneath that a very like not too light, but a very light line like that. And then that's all. Then we're done. And if you want, like if you don't want to leave them open, they don't look good to you, you can connect them like this. Like that. But do it with a very light hand. Like that. Okay? They look much better now, right? Okay? So that's all for today. Okay? So these are the lotus feet of Krishna. So everyone can hold their picture up like this.
Mataji, can you see mine and Soumya?
Yes,
Mataji,
very nice, Soumya. Very nice, Kansika. Very nice, Vihan. Very nice, Nirvan. Very nice, Sesha. Very nice, Anirudh. Very nice, Sanvi. Very nice, Soumya. Very nice, everyone. Okay, so I want you guys to trace it and send a personal message me. Jyotsna, that was good. I saw yours. Okay, so I want you to personal message the admin in the group. Her name is Parthsarthi.
Wait, he wants us to send a picture to her. Add something in the group.
You can add it in the group also if you're like if the group like good Lohitaksh. If the like Madhusudan group. Good. Good Pratyusha. Pratyush, are you working on it? Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so if you want, you can also cut this out. Okay, and then like rip out the paper if it's in a notebook and cut it out, and then you can stick it on the wall if you want to, or you can keep it like that. And then make sure to color it. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Bye, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.